My name is Hamsa Fayed, and I'm running for UPUA president.
My name is Sundy, and I'm running for UPUA vice president.
So we want to increase sexual harassment awareness on campus by getting to the students as soon as they come in. Basically informing students, freshmen, right in their orientations and their freshman involvement fairs, different things like that. We want to pass out pamphlets, but have an informed discussion, an interactive one too.
Along with that, really engaging students about it, and having a zero tolerance policy towards it. Absolutely zero tolerance policy. From the administration to UPUAs, maybe even give UPA some kind of power to enact our initiatives on it.
I think that the university, their decision to review KDR has been certainly like a very ethical and moral one. I think to review basically the whole Greek system will certainly highlight the qualifications and sort of the good that the rest of the Greek system has been instilling, and weed out the ones that are unethical and are contributing to the bad behavior and the stigma around the Greek life on Penn State.
Well, with that too, it's not just a Greek issue. It's a campus-wide issue, and although I think the university did respond properly by reviewing Greek life, it's got to be expanded. It's got to be a campus-wide initiative, and it can't just be assigned to fraternities and Greek life in general. I personally think the definition of diversity, meaning like to me, is having many like different cultures, many different opportunities for experiences. But the university is already very diverse as is, incredibly diverse as is. The issue, I think, is the engagement of diversity. How do we engage students? How do we get students engaged with diversity more?
We just want to engage diversity on a human perspective, and not sort of on some sort of legislative. We want to confront all the elephants in the room. We want to engage students by having conversations and promoting organizations like World in Conversations and State of State to push for this conversation, to push for representation of populations on campus that don't usually represent themselves in UPUA or other student governments on campus. So we would just like to push for students to engage one another in a human level, not on a sort of
on a more real level. I think is what you're saying.
Yeah,
on a
more
real level. Yeah, one thing I was thinking to start doing was actually attending organization meetings, and I don't think that's an impossible thing to achieve. As president and vice president, we could easily attend 3 or 4 meetings a week. And throughout campaigning, I've had such a great experience meeting with so many orgs, sitting in on their meetings just for half an hour, understanding what they want, asking them what they want, how do they feel represented. And that wouldn't just be our responsibility. I think that would be a responsibility of everyone involved in UPUA, all representatives, to take initiative and just go sit in on 2 or 3 meetings and like ask, like, where are you at, what do you need, and how can we help you?
So I think the biggest issue is creating awareness for taboo issues like sexual harassment or mental health awareness. These issues might be stigmatized, but they definitely need to be talked about, not only among students but faculty, administration, people on all levels. So this issue needs to be addressed on a real level and engaged in every sort of facet on campus. And if we can't confront it now, I think that we'll be facing a lot of issues.